Okay. Anything you want me to know before I sentence you today? All right. So I'm putting you on a non-reporting 12-month probation. Stay out of the airport unless you got an airline ticket. I'm waving it like it's paper now, on your phone now, but you know what I mean. All right. I'm not going to order any money right now because I don't want to take you $20 an hour because I want that money going to getting you on the road legally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order you. You owe me some time. All right. So instead of
Hearing on behalf of my client, Mr. Fury, you want Harrison, you can say your name correctly. All Harrison. You have reached a resolution. It doesn't except for a show cause, so we would ask the court to recall any warrants. We live in an address issue. My client, these matters were from, so he hasn't been with self since he found out about this.
we got you on Eileen. Is that a good address or not?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we're going to take a plea on one charge, dismiss two. All right. Mr. Hardison, do you understand your rights and options after discussing same with Mr. Hadley?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for today's charge? Understanding all of that, are you in fact pleading guilty to one count? All right.
No contest.
No contest? Okay. So you understand when you say no contest, you're literally saying, Judge, I'm not fighting that charge. All right. So if I can find a factual basis, I'm going to sentence you just as if you'd pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. And are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Okay.
The basis of no contest, Your Honor, was lack of recall on the dates exactly what had happened on
Okay.
specifics.
The problem is I don't have an incident report and
I can tell you, Your Honor,
go ahead.
I believe it was on an 801 that I dedicated.
Yeah, May 18th incident.
It's stuff of May 14th incident date is what I'm showing, and I have the 818 case as an May 18th.
Yeah, May 18th. The 818 is the one I'm taking the plea on.
Okay. So I can make the factual.
Go ahead.
But no contest, to Your Honor, we would stipulate to the facts that, my clients, Dumont Hardison was at the Lee County Falls Airport, one of their associated properties, on the date of May 18th, 2026, and he had previously been told he could not be at the property without a valid airline ticket for travel.
All right. I'm satisfied. What should I'll dismiss the other two cases. What should I know before I sentence?
That situation went for a period of time. There was trying to get, again, with lack of resources, trying to get out on flight, didn't fully, I think, understand what needed to be done that day. And, yeah, I don't think he had any ill intent, certainly wasn't trying to break the law.
All right.
Right now, financially, I think fines and costs were the bigger concerns. No, are you working? No. Okay, so he is working right now, but he's 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Kind of push past this.
Where are you working at?
We're in on campus.
Say again.
Voter campuses.
Okay. So that's not a real job. How much are you getting paid? All right. But it's over soon, right? Then what? I mean, make your $20 while you can, but then what?
And I did mention to.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a rhetorical question. I want an answer. What's the plan, long term? Okay, I was hoping for more specifics than that.
Yeah.
What have you done in the past? Okay, you got a driver's license? Okay. Is that just a money thing? I mean, you're not ineligible. You just got to get the money together to go to Secretary of State and do the whole thing. Okay, all right. You got transportation? You got somebody that's driving you around to get you to work and stuff like that?
He does have family here.
Okay.
Like the fire station.
Thanks, Dad. No, we're gonna do something better than that. I don't want your money. Right. So here's what I want you to do, Dad. I got a guy in my building, Avery Taylor, he's downstairs behind the counter. I want you two to go down and talk to Avery. Avery's got a list of employers in our area looking for employees, something that's not temporary. Because this, when this election cycle is over, you're done, right? You're looking for work again. So let's have a job and lined up. So when the $20 an hour temporary thing runs out, you got somewhere to go. All right. Because I'm assuming the plan is get some cash in his pocket so he can go get his license so you can quit carting his butt around. Right. Okay. Right. That's the plan. Okay. All right. So I think we can help with that. All right. Okay. Anything you want me to know before I sentence you today? All right. So I'm putting you on a non-reporting 12-month probation. Stay out of the airport unless you got an airline ticket. I'm waving it like it's paper now, on your phone now, but you know what I mean. All right. I'm not going to order any money right now because I don't want to take you $20 an hour because I want that money going to getting you on the road legally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order you owe me some time. All right. So instead of fines and costs, I'm going to order that you do 25 hours community service. And I want that done by October 1. I'm being very generous, so don't ask me for more time. All right.
When, he meets with, maybe Avery have a list of places.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Dad, because you're with him, so I'm assuming you're going to help him get all this done. What that means is he's got to do 25 hours of charity work with a legitimate, registered with IRS nonprofit charity. We've got a list in our area. We'll give you a list of organizations. They're not all local. Some of them are downtown, but we got a list we'll give him today. He can find his own charity, but it's got to be legitimate or we won't approve it. He'll do 25 hours of free labor for somebody and I'll say no. All right. And we'll pre-approve too. If you got a favorite place you want to go, you want us to pre-approve it, we'll do that too. Oh yeah. I've got a Clary Drive address in Howell. Is that right? Okay. What do you got? Give me a new address. Oh, that was on the other files because I read Eileen. Eileen is on those ROAs. This one's got the bad address.
Yes.
Yep, that's a good one. Okay, we got a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck. Stay out of the airport.
We appreciate it, John. Thank you, Dad.
Rebecca Davis, your turn. Did you read your rights?
Yes.
You understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that added charge today? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? All right. On October 3 of 2021, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes, sir. I believe you discussed, a plea bargain.
Yeah, I'm taking the plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to operate, so it won't have any license sanctions for you. And dismissing the drove while license suspended. That was the deal you made with the prosecutor, correct? Yeah. All right. And I'll do that. I accept that plea. I dismiss the DWLS. Are you working? Who do you work for? How long you been employed?
So I'm a CDL class A truck driver.
Good. Okay. How long you been with Dawn? Okay. Okay. So you work for them as a non-truck driver and now you're driving truck. Good. Okay. Full-time plus, I bet. Good. Good. All right. And what's the status of your license?
So,
Obviously you got privileges or you wouldn't be driving truck.
class A.
You're all set. Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you? Where you been since 2021?
So my mother was sent home on hospice. She passed away in 2021. I was just in a rut.
Yeah, you were in a funk. Yeah. Yeah. Those angels at hospice, man, they make it a lot easier to deal with, don't they? Yeah, and I don't use that word lightly. They are angels. Yeah. Yeah. We went through it with my dad and it was just, it was a terrible process. Losing somebody always is, but they made it so much easier. Yeah. I have so much respect for hospice nurses. Okay. All right. Anything else? All right. So unfortunately, I'll give you my bereavement discount. I'm going to waive some of these late fees because we got $200 worth of show cause fees and warrant fees. I'm going to waive $150. So, find the cost $500. I need that money paid within 5 days or within that 5 day period. I need to have a solid plan how we're going to get paid. All right. So set something up downstairs. I'm also going to order 4 days on the court work program. Work program is assessed as an alternative to jail. We run the program 7 days a week. You pick which days you're going to work. The days you work, you got to show up here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Usually by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you're back here, done for the day, and you're on your way. Understood? Any questions?
I just do a lot of over the road stuff and overnights.
Right. How soon do you know when you're going though? I mean, do you know today, for example, do you know where you're going to be 2 weeks from now?
I know the night before. So.
Yeah, this won't work. This won't work because we can't have you canceling the night before. I'm going to give you another option. That's not jail. All right. So instead of the 4 days on the work program, let's do 32 hours charity work. So we call it community service. You got to volunteer, do 32 hours with a nonprofit registered with the IRS nonprofit. We'll give you a list downstairs if you want to know what organizations we've already pre-approved. You volunteer with the organization, you get official letterhead from the organization that says that on these dates, you did a total of 32 hours. Bring that to us between now and I'll give you until October 1. That give you enough time with your over the road schedule?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Questions? All right, good luck. October 1. Lauren Somerville.